Hi guys, my name is zanele.maduna and welcome to another episode of BOOKTUBE. It is August in South Africa and we're celebrating the Women's Month. My channel is about creativity, empowerment as well as entrepreneurship, and for Women's Month I didn't see any other book that was more fitting other than this one, which is Equal But Different by Dr Judy Dlamini. I won't say a lot on Dr Judy Dlamini because if you've been around, you definitely know who she is, and if you don't, please go and Google her and you'll find tons and tons of information on her. When it comes to the title, Equal But Different, what did she mean? What she was trying to say is that regardless of our race, gender, social classification, sexual orientation, we are all just equal. Yes, we may be a bit different, but we are all just equal. This book really resonated with me because I am a black female petite who's been through a lot in corporate, and wow. When you read the stories of all of these female leaders that are here that she interviewed, you really do understand that people have been through a lot. You're not different, but then they actually have ways that they've dealt with this. So this book was I really found mentorship in this book, and if you are looking for a mentor, yeah guys, this will be a great investment. So when it comes to the book, yes, she did interview female leaders, mainly in South Africa. She got a foreign perspective, and she also got a stand with regards to what men think and the fact that the men are actually instrumental when it comes to leveling this field. And the interesting stories that I will just pick on is the fact that when it comes to the men that she interviewed, one of them is our president Cyril Ramaphosa, and what he said was, it's really nice when someone says something and then they go on and practice it. So one of the things he said was the fact that if you do pick women and you give them a task, they will show up to the occasion. They will really prove you that they're worthy, and they will definitely deliver. And I really loved how that linked with Phuthi Mahanyele's story, where she was speaking about the fact that Mr. Ramaphosa has been very instrumental in her growth. And wow guys, recently, actually earlier this year, Mr. Ramaphosa picked Phumzile Langeni as one of the black female who is in the group that has the sole task of raising about 1.2 trillion for South Africa. So it's very nice when someone, he said this about years ago, maybe 2016, 2017, when Mom Judy was doing this, but then he's continuing to practice this, and yeah, I really loved that link. But then that's not why we're here. I'm just going to give you a bit twist when it comes to what we're going to discuss today. And the topic that we're going to discuss, which is one of the chapters here, is the advice to aspiring women leaders. Because I myself, I am an aspiring woman leader, and I just wanted us to have a bit of a talk. And whilst we're talking about this, I'll just give you a few references that can guide you going forward. So some of the things that they mentioned when it comes to the advice for aspiring women leaders, the first one was self-awareness. You can't lead anyone if you don't know how to lead yourself. So the first step is self-awareness. And if you are a bit lost when it comes to that, please read Meeting Your Power by DJ Zinhle and Nokubonga, and you might be on your way to actually meeting your power. Secondly, they spoke about managing your career. If you want to raise to the top of the ladder, there's no way you're going to work in your corner and expect anyone else to promote you. And I really like the fact that she referenced this to the tiara syndrome that Sheryl Sandberg mentioned in the book Lean In, where she says that as women, we work in our corner and we just want someone to put a tiara over our head and say, wow, you've been working hard, you deserve this, and then they actually give you that. And then thirdly, when it comes to the other points that they mentioned, it was the fact that you really need to work hard, and it's not surprising. If you want to rise to the top, you need to be the hardest worker in the room. And if there's any reference that I can give you with regards to that, is #GirlBoss by Sophia Di Russo. If there's anything that I gathered from reading that book, was the fact that you gotta work. That woman really worked to form a nasty girl, and it's very evident in that book. So if you need a bit of motivation, please read that book. And then the other point that they also mentioned when it comes to working hard, they mentioned the fact that we have to support each other as women. I just want to give a special shout out to women, the women who've been making waves recently, the one in academia, entertainment, as well as the one in business. Firstly, when it comes to the one in academia, our author herself has been appointed as the chancellor at the University of the Witwatersrand. I am the Wits alumni, and wow, I really do think it's well deserved, and congratulations to her. Secondly, when it comes to entertainment, Nomzamo Mbata, guys, has been, wow, she's been so great, and she is the cover of Cosmopolitan, the first issue on feminism, self-activist, and wow. So Nomzamo Mbata, continue doing the great work. And have you even seen her TED Talk? If you haven't, I'll link it down below. And then thirdly, when it comes to business, wow, there's this woman that I recently discovered, Tracy Chamber. Tracy Chamber runs, she's one of the co-founders of the Clothing Bank. What they do is quite, wow, it's quite profound. So what they do is that they get the excess clothing from your retailers, which is your Edgars, your Woolies, all of these big retailers, and then what they do, instead of selling them themselves, they get the women who've lost hope, who've been depressed, who really didn't think there was no other way in life. They bring them in, they empower them with entrepreneurship skills, they empower them with different skills, and then once they've been through their program, these women are able to run their businesses, and they can buy the clothes from the clothing bank, and they can resell them and make profits and just start a new life. Phew. And what I really liked when she was being interviewed by Bruce Whitfield in 702, she did say that as a person, you really have to understand your why. And once you know your why needs to make you cry. If it doesn't make you cry, then we still don't know if you're on the right path. And if you haven't found your why, another reference that I have for you is Start With Why, which is by Simon Sinek. Wow, so many references, I know, but guys, if you want to be a leader, you definitely have to read. And this is the advice that they had for aspiring women leaders. And last but not least, they also spoke about negotiating as well as the power of networking. Your network is your net worth, and I'll leave it there. But then if you want another reference when it comes to that, it's a book called The Confidence Code by Claire and Kate. Guys, as a woman, I really love The Confidence Code, so please grab that book. And lastly but not least, we're reaching 100 subscribers, and I'm giving away 2 of these books. Yeah, I'm giving away 2 of these books, and I hope you're really the lucky winner. All you have to do is go to my Instagram page, zanele.maduna, and then you'll have to regram my promotional poster, and then just say hashtag I'm equal but different, and then tell your friends to subscribe and like and do all the nice things. Thank you guys, and I really do hope you realize that you are just equal but different, and you unleash that power. Thank you.